Hello and welcome to Aurei plays Factorio Seablock. This is episode 312. And let's see where we're at. So, yeah, we should have a bunch of charcoal. Yeah, it's not even all of it is getting picked up, which I guess is somewhat of a good sign. But if you look at this stuff, like it could be a little bit more actually. We're actually low on the seeds. That's interesting. Yeah, so I'm gonna, let's see, we should probably, let's start with going for fast inserters with these guys. And yeah, then the issue, I guess, well, I mean, we can always destroy some of this and then extend it with one of these. That makes a ton of sense to like have the long-term ability to keep going. In fact, you could do that basically anywhere, right? We could just like fix it. Like we have a row in between here, so we could just like cut one of these. It's gonna slow down this whole process a little bit, but it would just work fine, and we could just get some more out of it if we just go ahead and instead like put stuff in a seed extractor. Yeah, it looks like even if you do it all, then you can easily get some more. So what I think we should do is, well, these guys seem to be working fine, right? So what we're gonna do is, yeah, and if we look at the input, like it's not too problematic. So what I'm gonna do is get 2 seed extractors, right? Because we have 2 farms here. If we look at these, like we can easily consume all of it using one, so that's okay. And I'm just gonna cut this part. We're gonna do fast inserters for you guys, and then put down these seed extractors. And then we'll go like this, bring it below these guys like this, and that should be good. Yeah, and just do outputs with some power, and let's do an offset. Shouldn't really matter, but this should be enough to get a little bit more seeds in there, and then we can extend this a little bit more even, probably. Yeah, and I guess that was the issue, right? Let's kill that worm. We're actually quite close. That's 2 even. Yeah, that's gonna take... didn't take splash damage. So I guess we're gonna have to move you out just a little bit more. There we go. Oh no, you did take splash damage. Okay, awesome. Yeah, let's move this out a little bit. So if we look at how much we can feed, it's actually... Let's see, so... These guys, like, they weren't feeding all of it, but quite a lot. If we look at, like, the way this looks... I think it makes sense to take this as a unit and just copy it. Yeah, that seems totally fine. Like this. Yeah, then the only issue is that we actually don't have enough space here. But I do want to create that. That should be good. Because we really do want to scale this properly and make sure that we have enough like charcoal later as well. Yeah, so this seems fine. We want to move this in a little bit like that. There we go. And then we probably need a roboboard to get some coverage over here. If we put down a pole, is that gonna be enough? Yeah, it's all in building range. We're lacking a couple of things, but the small poles we can replace. And we're missing seed extractors, so let's build those in the network. That seems totally worthwhile. Actually, let me maybe crank up the music a little bit. Yeah, that's actually nice. Yeah, this is all pretty much fine, but yeah, it's like we're not even getting like enough to feed these guys, which is largely the result of that the Dianaton farm stopped because they didn't have any seeds, right? But now we've really scaled it up, so if we need more, we can get it. Let's see. So I want to grab. Oh yeah, I want to make seed extractors in the network. I'm a little bit high on steam. Yeah, so I might. Yeah, it could be that I actually am running into FPS issues now, like not for base simulations, but just if I'm zoomed out, there's just a lot of robots flying around. And that might, yeah, it looks like that's actually what's going on. That's kind of painful. Seed extractors, there we go. We're gonna get most of that. The green circuits are a little bit low, but other than that, we should be okay. If we look at, for example, you guys, how are you doing? Yeah, you guys are short on greens, and greens are short on carbon still? No. On something else? On iron plates. I recall this happening. And why is... Oh yeah, so I think I should... Yeah, I didn't fix this up, but how were we on the iron smelting then? Is that okay? Yeah, that's actually backlogged. Okay. Then we can do that. Okay, yeah. The plutonium loop is probably backed up now, yeah. I mean yeah, maybe we should upgrade to better robots too. I want to figure out if those are more energy efficient. I don't know if we can like derive that from the actual... Okay, this is disabled by control behavior. Oh yeah, I mean they're active providers, so it makes sense there's nothing in there. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Let's see. Okay, so these guys, yeah, we can. So what are we doing for the actual iron? Are we just using? Let's see. So for these guys, looks like we're just using. Yeah, just raw iron. Yeah, so I guess if we have manganese, we could be doing that, but I don't think... Let's figure out if we do. Actually, we have a ton of manganese ore. Manganese, but no ingots. Why would that be? I'm pretty sure we're making ingots out of them. Let's see. Oh, you have an ingredient shortage? Okay. I think it makes sense then to actually... yeah, let's make 2 here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a 2-tiered setup where we have 2 induction furnaces. So you're just gonna be doing the simple recipe, then a little bit of pipe and a top-up valve. There we go. And then basically what I want is to make sure that we use our manganese ingots if we have them. At the moment we don't, so that's fine. But I do want to make sure that if we get them, we get to actually use them. You're gonna be iron sheet coils. Yep, this is all connected up. So we just need some power. We need an uncoiling machine because we're gonna uncoil it immediately. Yeah, and you want some productivity modules. There we go. And we're gonna set this up into a passive provider with you guys, and the limit can be kind of high, I guess. Like 500 seems fine because I want to actually use the manganese here, which I'm pretty sure we're not using anywhere else yet. Like, I think we could be doing it in steel, and maybe we are, but let's see. Why are you sad? You're missing these guys? Wait, what? No, eh? What's going on? You have hydrogen hydroxide on the... Do you not have an output for that? Oh, you don't, I guess. Wait, but what about these guys? These guys have... They don't have manganese oxides? Oh, we're low on methane gas. Interesting. But you don't have an output for those, and you don't either. Yeah, I guess I messed that up as well. Let's see. So let's get to fast filter inserters then. Yeah, I added those later. Okay. Let's figure this stuff out. So for one, we need some fast filter inserters to get these guys out of their misery. So you're gonna drop here and pick up like over here. The other way around. Drop here, yep, and pick up like over here. Yeah, that's okay. And same for you. So you're gonna drop here and pick up like over here. Is that okay? Yeah, and you wanna get filtered for iron hydroxide as well. Yeah, that's good. But the real issue here is that you're out of methane gas. Yeah. So I think we might wanna at this point refactor our gas situation, because that's been an issue for a while. It's just, yeah, we can't really do anything with it. We should have a decent amount of sulfuric. No, so we want to do this from farms, I think. That's basically where we're at. And oh, maybe it's the issue is that the steam might be causing problems. Let's just go there and see what's what. But yeah, this is something that we need to properly solve, I'm afraid. No, I mean, we have the time for it. Let's see. Yeah, that's aluminum. We're not doing anything fancy. Well, we are using a fancy smelting recipe there, but other than that, we're looking okay. And we're still picking stuff up here. That's kind of funny. I guess you guys can use some better productivity modules. That seems kind of important. Okay, let's see. So, I guess do we want to place back some of the power plant stuff? Or maybe... Yeah, I mean, we could make purified water again, right? That's totally fine. Yeah, let's connect that back up. But, let's see. Yeah, we need an overflow valve, right? That's the thing we couldn't disconnect it. I mean, we're gonna need to make a little bit of space, pretty much. Yeah, so you guys, yeah, I mean, it's not that there's actually something going on, right? It's still like these guys are just fully engaged. These guys are okay. Like, we're getting a bunch of stuff. We're just not getting enough methane. Right, and that's one of these. Okay, so let's figure it out. Methane. Yeah, we can make it with catalysis. Yeah. Yeah, we're not using this anywhere, right? No, it's an alternative to this one, I guess. That might be very useful. Let's see, if we just need, supplying synthesis gas here would help a lot. But I think we just need to refactor all of it, basically. Like we can connect to the old stuff, but yeah. So the question is, how are we gonna do that? I think we're gonna start. Okay, so what we can do is we can start. Yeah, we can start like over here and then build this way. I think that's gonna be fine, right? So that's basically gonna mean that we can build this out if we need to. Like this doesn't really matter. This is a little bit more important, but we can skip a little because we're gonna use robots over here. So it's gonna be more of a pattern, and we can just work around this one. But yeah, it's important that we can go through here. But if we go like up from here, yeah, we can connect to some of these, and we just want to make a fluid bus. Yeah. Okay, so what if we had a fluid bus? We could do a fluid bus going this way and then rebuild all the stuff like over here. And make sure that, yeah, we can't do infinite scaling this way yet, but we could get quite far. It's all a little bit messy, and it's partially because these guys are not cooperating. I'm actually gonna check out if we have some more biter eggs. Maybe not if I didn't put any additional like buffer eggs in the machine. No, I didn't. So let's make sure to do that. Because, let's see, you guys need the corrosive ones. Okay, yeah, we actually have a ton now. So let's get those in here. There we go. So this was actually backlogging, which is okay, but yeah. So let's see. These guys are still working hard, which I guess is not that surprising. This is kind of tight, but it works out. Yeah, we need to figure out how to get a good supply of raw syn gas. Right? Synthesis gas, I'm pretty sure, is the... Yeah, so... Fuel oil we can crack into syn gas. We can make them by buffing, which is interesting, but it uses sulfur dioxide gas, which is kind of scarce. We can make them with this, which we could, but carbon monoxide is also not that high. We can, if we do the other recipe, that works out. And this, I think, is where the money's at, like the nutrient pulp. Because nutrient pulp, I think we can make pretty much infinitely from, like, these guys. So yeah, I think we want to set up a proper nutrient pulp farm. Oh, it looks like fruits, beans is the way to go here. At least I'd guess so. Let's see. Nutrient pulp. Yeah, this what I just did, right? So beans are made from binifran or zombie cactus. Yeah, so see, and this is 40 to 50, and this is 30 to 40. Yeah, so this would be the preferred way to go. It uses mud though. Wait, but doesn't the other one... Let's see, so it uses mud and this one uses sand. Okay. Yeah, mud is probably harder to make. it's a little bit annoying, right? But we probably have enough like lying around the base if we stop the crafting into landfill of mud, then it probably helps. It's just real weird, yeah. Yeah, I mean, so the only thing we need to figure out if we do this is what are we gonna do with the acetone gas? Yeah, so we could do rubber? What can we do with rubber? Are we using this? Oh, for insulated wire. And mech food. Okay, that's not really interesting, but for insulated wire, that's kind of relevant. Yeah. Let's see. We can make bisphenol A out of it, and this is just bioplastics, yeah, from cellulose acetate. I mean, if we, let's see, if we do this bisphenol A business, what can we do with that? We can combine that with epichloroanol to make... Jesus, this is complex stuff. Propene, chlorine. Isn't that what we're doing down there? Maybe it is. Let's see. No, this is another one. Liquid resin. I mean, the acetone isn't the most important part, but it would make so much sense if we could do something. I mean, getting more plastic is definitely useful, right? And it's just free fuel and synthesis gas, so I'm not gonna complain. But it's a little bit weird. I wanna know. Yeah, so. Oh, we can also, there's different things we can do with nutrient pulp. This glycerol, that seems interesting. For explosives, for nitroglycerin, okay. Maybe not so interesting. Yeah, this is the other one. Let's see. We can also do it into acetone, ethanol, butane. Meh. Not too interested. We can use it for all kinds of farming activities. Yeah, I mean, interesting, but not really what we're looking for. I mean, some of the puffing stuff could be real interesting if we can do that at a proper scale. But for now, yeah, I think... Is this... Yeah, no, it's the same research. Yeah, so... It just gives us a different thing, right? It gives us... This is not really too useful, I guess. Nitroglycerin, chloride, yeah, it's used for something. But not too interesting right now. So this is really where we want to be at, like, and the fuel oil we can then also crack into synthesis gas, and then we have a bunch of synthesis gas. So yeah, let's figure this out. So I think we should want to be somewhere over here. I mean, we could also do some of the farming down here and then bring up the synthesis gas. If we need to scale this up, we could move it. So I think I'm good with that as is. So I think what I'm gonna do is make like a big ass farm over here for the stuff that we need. We have a neat water patch here to get the mud stuff in there. Yeah, so the only thing we need to figure out is if we have the zombie cactus stuff, because it was more efficient. It used mud, right? Maybe we just do a binifran farm then? let's see. Do we have that somewhere? Yeah, this looks like been a friend. Yeah, there we go. So this is been a friend seeds. Yeah. And this is, oh, it uses saline water. I mean, we have that plenty, but it's yeah, I mean, we have it plenty, so why not? We just need to bring it over, right? Yeah, it's gonna be totally fine. Or is this not connected to the rest of the base, is it? No, it's not. Or is it? Let's see. Nope. No. Is it? It's going in here? No, not quite still. I mean, the clarifiers are working fine, but... Yeah, so I think... And these guys are actually running pretty high. I guess we're using a bunch of this for reasons. Hey, this probably used to use nutrient pulp and... Oh no, no, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, it's really just about this loop. Yeah. Yeah, so the question we have left is what are we gonna do with... So are we gonna farm the zombie cactus or the other stuff? And I think the answer should be... let's hope we have the zombie cactus. Yes. Okay, excellent. Then we don't need you guys, right? Let's just check. I hope... Zombie... No? Boom. Check. I want beans. Beans can be made out of zombie cactus, for which we need zombie cactus seeds, which are made out of the thing. Okay, that's excellent. So yeah, then yeah, these guys are made with mud and heavy mud water. And if we could have a swamp farm, then it would be nice. Like, we really do want to do this at scale, so maybe... Ah, we can craft those actually. So if we can make the swamp environment kits, that should be totally doable. Yep. Okay, let's get some swamp environment farms then. And also let's cut you. Oh, we're actually using all the mud to make soil. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's the mud from there. That's not the mud from here, right? So we could steal some here. This is really not... Let's see. Yeah, so if we do this into an active provider and we do the mud up here, like we're making a lot of limestone up there, right? So that's all mud that we can put into an active provider. Like, we're not making that much landfill out of it. We'd rather have the mud. Let's see. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, that's pretty relevant. Yeah. So we're gonna do... was that a lot of sand? I didn't really see. Oops, no. Active provider and you guys. Yeah, so that should be a decent amount of mud. If we need more, we can probably get it somewhere, right? Yeah, probably. It should be fine. Like, it's not like these are really like these high intensity farms. Like, they're gonna be every 15 seconds we're gonna have some, but like the recipe takes like 10 mud or something. Now that I say that, that actually sounds like a decent amount, but yeah. Let's see, we should have some of the special stuff up here. Let's see, I want some of these. Okay, let's craft some of you guys. Yeah, and we're just out of some of the other stuff. So let's start with 4. That's gonna be fine. And for the rest, we're just gonna maybe we'll put that in the network then. Yeah, let's start over here. I think that makes a lot of sense. Let's do a small FNI or rather a planner. So I want to make beans with this process, and I want to make like hundreds. Okay, in order to get that, we need a bunch of these, which are gonna be made in swamp farms. Then we need a bunch of mud. That's gonna be fine. And so we need these, which are gonna be made in with this recipe, right? And we're gonna need this, which is gonna be made from viscous mud water. Yeah. So, and it's gonna be washing plants too. This is totally messed up. I don't know what's going on here. This is totally bugged out. Can we? Yeah, I know what's going on. It's trying to make the mud. Can we make the mud with some other recipe? Let's make the mud with this recipe, right? And then just distract it basically. And then we'll want to do this. Yeah, okay, that's better. So we actually will need a decent amount of mud. But if we change these to washing plants too, and we just, yeah. Okay, so let's scale this down a little bit to need 1 washing plant. So like 60. No, that's still 250. Then it's 1. 55. Still 1. Let's see. Then it's 2. Nice binary search. Okay, this is good enough. So we can do 27 farms with this. If we have 2 seed extractors, 1 washing plant, we do need a bunch of stuff producing mud though. Like we are gonna eat a lot of mud from this, so we might need to do something weird with this. Or we just need to make all the soil with the other recipe. That could be fine as well. Yeah, so let's start setting this up, right? So if we do this, like we're gonna make a decent amount of this zombie cactus stuff, and then we'll be fine. Yeah, so let's do 1 of these for the viscous mud. Then we'll need 2 seed extractors, and the rest will be fine. Yeah. Okay, so let's start with the washing plant up here. And we're gonna be doing this. We're gonna need a seafloor pump, I think. Yep, there we go. Yeah, should be fine. And connect that up. We're also gonna need a flare stack. I'm not gonna bother routing back this hydrogen sulfide. Like, I know in worse times we tried to do something with that, but we're totally good now. Offshore pump. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. We want some of that. And connect this up. Yeah. Then is this still work? Oh, we're actually venting a bunch of acetone gas right here. So I guess we are using it, quote unquote, but not really at scale. So that's interesting. Yeah. Before we continue, on stream, I just want to cut this episode for YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps people like you find it too. Thanks!